Ipswich City Council is refusing to go without a fight and is now trying to take on the state government in the Supreme Court in an 11th hour bid to remain. The sitting council argues it's unlawful for the minister to replace it with administrators, despite new laws passed in Parliament last month to do just that.
After hearing Ipswich Council was determined not to be replaced, a small group of protesters gathered to meet the acting mayor.
We're being denied access.
Inside, the councillors vowed to fight to save their own jobs.
Today is about justice. Justice for the people of Ipswich.
It's in response to the state government's attempt to oust council and bring in administrators. In the last year, 12 people with links to the council, including 2 former mayors and CEOs, have been charged by the Crime and Corruption Commission.
I don't know how much you know of Ipswich, but obviously not enough, because the feedback that we get, and I'm out there constantly, is I suspect that we have the vast majority of support of the Ipswich residents and ratepayers and businesses.
The scandal-plagued council has applied to have the Supreme Court hear its case on why the state government shouldn't be allowed to dismiss it. Minister Sterling Hinchliffe has now issued 2 show cause notices before officially booting councillors. The second notice is at the centre of this new dispute.
The test is whether or not the minister has acted lawfully with the second show cause notice, and there can be nothing more accountable or open in Queensland to have it tested in public in the Supreme Court.
Part of the application is for the state government to foot the bill of the challenge, which could potentially cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. But it's a price the mayor and the councillors are willing to charge the public in order to fight for their own jobs. The minister says it's gravely disappointing to see Ipswich Council hiding behind new legal proceedings that clearly aren't in the best interests of the city. Residents, ratepayers and businesses deserve transparent and accountable leadership. They want a council they can have confidence in.
There's all this dilly-dallying about by the minister. We now have the councillors fighting that decision.
Please resign now. Ipswich has had enough.
The council is also refusing to say how much it's spent on legal costs for at least 5 staff members in the last 18 months. Its application to take on the state government will be heard in court tomorrow. Josh Bavis, ABC News, Ipswich.